Number 5, this is another one, articulating and enforcing consequences. There's going to be a lot of words on this slide. There's a lot of examples, and I think the hope is that they will be useful going forward, but please don't try to read the whole slide now. You have a copy of it. On the left-hand side is sort of a series of potential performance and conduct issues that might result in you needing to put consequences going forward for that individual. What's critical here is that consequences are progressive and not punitive, and that they're productive. They're specifically related to the work, right? So you're being hard on the problem, not hard on the person. And that no student employee or any employee is blindsided by being asked to leave or things being taken away from them. There's a progressive step in how those conversations go forward. So consequences, if there's an initial discretion, right, a lack of expectation met or lateness, absenteeism, it should start with a discussion, coaching, support, right? Finding out what's going on. The second step, and maybe after it happens a second time, is reducing autonomy and implementation, which is saying, okay, I'm taking over how you're going to do this in an effort to try and improve that process going forward. If this continues, additional steps would include things like delaying their progression. So maybe they don't go on to learn the next thing because they have to continue to improve on the first task that you've taught them to do. It may include limiting or changing the scope of their work. Perhaps this task is not, you recognize this task is not going to be able to be completed by them, and you need to train them on something else. And 5, additional training. And so the main point here is, again, there's lots of examples on how you could go through these steps, but that you're giving the student or any employee multiple opportunities to correct and change and improve before you get to the final stage, which might be basically dismissal and thinking about writing them up, having a letter of probation, starting to talk to HR or your dean or whatever or Nanette about what are the next steps in removing that employee. So again, take a couple seconds, just a couple, and think about what your skill level you feel is for articulating and enforcing consequences.